Brittany Griner and Baylor's path to a second straight national championship will have a familiar feel. Then again, so will the whole NCAA women's basketball tournament. For the first time ever, the top 4 seeds are the same for consecutive seasons. Baylor, Connecticut, Notre Dame and Stanford all earned number 1 spots when the field was announced Monday night. Unlike the men's side, where it was a topsy-turvy season with major upsets seemingly every week, women's basketball hasn't seen the same parity. The top 6 teams in the final Associated Press poll only had 2 losses outside of each other, the fewest by far since writers began voting for the AP's number 1 in the 1994-95 season. The women's basketball madness gets started Saturday, the first step en route to the Final Four, which begins April 7 in New Orleans. Baylor coach Kim Mulkey hopes to make it there with her Lady Bears, who will be trying to become the 4th different school to win consecutive national championships, joining Southern California, UConn, and Tennessee. Mulkey grew up in Louisiana. Last season, Baylor was trying to becoming the first team to win 40 games in a season. Now they are just focused on the title. Nothing's different this year, Griner said. Our goal is to win the 6 games and win the national championship. Standing in the way could be Tennessee. The Lady Vols, who have made every NCAA tournament since it began in 1982, are the number 2 seed in Baylor's region. This will be the first time that coach Pat Summitt won't be on the sidelines. Summitt stepped down after last season because she had been afflicted with early onset dementia, Alzheimer's type. Longtime assistant Holly Warlick took over this season and guided the Lady Vols to a SEC regular season title. While Tennessee has set the standard in women's basketball, Stanford has been one of the most dominant teams lately. The Cardinal will try and reach the Final Four for a 6th straight season and end Hall of Fame coach Tara Vanderveer's 21-year drought without a national championship. Led by junior star Chineal Pumika, Stanford may already have the most impressive win this season, ending Baylor's 42-game winning streak in November. That's the only loss that the defending national champion Lady Bears suffered this season. The Cardinal, who will open up against Tulsa at home on Saturday, could face number 2 seed California in the regional final. The Golden Bears shared the Pac-12 title with Stanford this season after ending the Cardinals' 81-game conference winning streak in January. Notre Dame will be trying to make it back to a 3rd straight national championship game. The Irish, led by senior guard Skylar Diggins, have already had an incredible season, losing only to Baylor. Notre Dame won its first Big East Tournament championship last Tuesday and also went undefeated in the conference in the regular season. Unlike the other 3 number 1 seeds, who are playing at home, the Irish will open up on the road against Tennessee Martin. Potentially they could face host Iowa in the 2nd round. The Irish swept all 3 meetings with Connecticut and have dominated the series recently, winning 7 of the past 8 meetings, including the past 2 in the Final Four.